what's up? Johnny Mosley here for Peter Glenn Ski and Sport, hanging out in the Fischer booth here at OR, checking out the new technology with Mike Hatcham, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Hatcham. I mean, he's responsible for all the cool stuff that we're looking at, but he also happens to be one of the best skiers in the world, one of the best skiers on the mountain, a star of Blizzard of Oz, the 30th anniversary of that coming up. Anyway, let's talk about your real job, you know, like making killer products. As you know, I've been a fan of the Fischer boots for many years now, the vacuum, the Somatech, all that stuff. And you threw me this Ranger Free, and it's crazy light. I can't believe how good that is. But I tried it on, and it's also got, I mean, it feels like a real Alpine boot.
You know, this is the only boot that I would consider walking in and also skiing at the resort. I've been skiing this boot on hard groomers with race skis, and also go tour with it. So it's a pretty special boot that way.
Yeah, and this is incredible. This is a release to walk, but usually that's like on the back, and you gotta like flex. You gotta be flexible to grab it. This is just an easy lever that basically you can unbuckle the boots at the same time. You tell them.
No, you're exactly right. It's just handy. It's right beneath the buckle, so when you flip the buckles, you can flip the lever, and now you're into walk mode. And honestly, we view this as really a modern ski boot, because why wouldn't you have a walk mode if performance isn't an issue?
Absolutely.
Right. And walk mode traditionally was with intermediate boots, and we wouldn't touch it. But now you can get a boot that skis really, really well, and is comfortable to walk in with vibrant sole. So it's more comfortable whether you're on a slippery, you know, linoleum floor or a mahogany bar or a slippery parking lot.
Exactly, I like that.
So,
this is kind of a no-brainer, and when I tried it on, it does have that, like, it's got enough forward lean. It's like at 14 degrees, so which a lot of boot companies are making stuff that's straight up and down so that you're comfortable all the time. But then you don't have enough forward lean when you're skiing. So this solves that, because you can get a boot that's aggressive. It's going to make you feel like you're in control in the cockpit, and then if you need to relax and let your calves and quads relax, you just flipped it to walk mode. Or of course, what you do is go touring. It's pretty cool, man. That's a great boot. Sorry. Okay, the one thing I want to talk about though is one thing I noticed with this boot is that toe shape actually looks like the toe shape that your foot, how your foot looks. And you were telling me that one of the reasons is you guys have a lot of data from different foot sizes from the app.
Yeah, so we have a scanning machine that records that we use to help people get the right shell, the right size, and it seems just like a fitting tool. Except we have thousands and thousands of feet now, so we can look at that data.
That's cool.
And produce a boot which is going to fit out of the box better than anything we've ever been able to do.
Okay, so let's look at that app. So I downloaded it at the App Store. It's called the Fischer Scan app or something like that. And this is like, if you're buying boots, if you think you can buy your boots online at peterglenn.com without coming into the shops, I understand. That's cool. But I just had an experience where my mother-in-law bought a pair of boots online, and I looked at them and I sized them up, and I didn't tell her, but they're too big. And it's
which is super common.
It is, and it sucks, because now you got the boots, and what are you gonna do? So I saw this app from Fischer, and I had to come talk to Mike about it. It's very cool. Basically, you download it, and then it gives you a few simple instructions, and you basically scan your foot from each foot from 3 different angles, and then it kind of recommends to you which boot in this plethora of different boots would be right for you. So then you can take that information into Peter Glenn, or just, you know, you're gonna have a much better shot of getting the right boot you need online.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
and that's one of the biggest struggles with buying boots, is getting the correct size.
I
mean, even if you're in a shop, if the shop isn't a really good shop, then it's easy to fit you in a boot that's too big because it's comfortable.
Exactly.
So this will really fine tune it and get you in the right size.
Very cool stuff. I've been really impressed with Fischer in general, coming out with new stuff every year, it seems like. So keep up the good work, Mike. Great to see you. Hopefully see you in Squaw for the Peter Glenn demo trip. Just a little hint there, the Blizzard of Oz 30th anniversary And regardless of that, great hanging out with you. For Peter Glenn, Ski and Sport, it's Mike Hattrip and Johnny Mosley. Have a great run.